What's going on, guys? Kevin here from idjnow. I'm very excited to be here today to share with you something new from Pioneer. But first I want to talk about something that's actually been an industry standard for a few years, and it's been one of the most requested tour rider pieces for pretty much every touring DJ and artist that goes out there, the CDJ-3000 Nexus 2. It's become an industry standard for its reliability, its durability, and honestly, it's just simple to use performance. Over the years, this thing is dominated, and today we're about to enter a new dimension as I've got the newest version from Pioneer right under this cover. You guys want to take a look at this? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. Why don't you come in for a little closer look? So guys, I give to you the all-new CDJ-3000. And the first thing you're going to notice about the CDJ-3000 is there is no CD. Why keep the name? It's a legacy name. People familiar with CDJ, so that's why it is still going to be called a CDJ. And you'll notice there's going to be a few differences between this and the 2000 Nexus 2. Number one being the screen. We've moved from a 7-inch LCD screen to a high-definition 10-inch screen. The processor inside is a 6-core processor, which makes it very fast, and I'll show you why that's important when I scroll through the libraries. As far as storage, I'm running a 1 terabyte hard drive on here. I'm pretty sure you can go larger if you wanted to, but again, you'll see in the search it's very quick. Some little cosmetic changes that have happened. You now have 8 hot cue buttons running right along the top, whereas on the 2000 you had 4, and then you could bank to get the access to the additional 4 cues. Your looping functions, you now have an automatic 4 and 8, and you can see there's a loop cutter and loop extender. You've got your beat jump, as always, your slip reverse, reverse and forward, standard buttons for CDJ. So a lot of it still remains intact. One of the biggest improvements is the brand new redesigned jog wheel with super smooth bearings. You can barely hear this thing when you move it, where, I don't know if you're going to hear this, but the old one, a little rough. Still a very solid performing jog wheel, but this is definitely a big innovation for these guys. As always, your jog tension adjust. If you're heavy-handed, if you like a heavier platter, turn it all the way, it's heavy. You like it to scroll, super light, you can make it as light as you want. The library search is one of the biggest improvements on here, in my opinion. You can have an on-screen QWERTY keyboard, just a quick search. When you're in your browse folder, you can see, you can look in your history, your playlist, your key, your track, your album, whatever you want. And for anyone who's used the CDJ and used the record USB directly connected to it, when you scroll, there's usually a little delay when you're selecting a song. Here you can see it's very smooth scrolling. I can jump right into anything at any given time, and we're good to go. And I've just grabbed a song here real quick. Let me just get back up here, and you can see it'll pull my cue points right up, and I'm ready to go. And now I want to take a little deeper dive into the hot cue section. So one of the great things is as soon as you load your track, and again, my library is all set up for rekordbox, so it's already, all my cues are already pre-configured, you'll notice all the buttons light up right away with all your existing cue points. And this hot cues are just as responsive, if not even a little bit more than the previous generations. So you can jump all around the song wherever you want at any given time, and you can see again, as long as you're on beat, it's always going to sound like you're a pro. And then when we get to the beat loop, like I told you, there's an automatic 4 and 8 beat loop now instead of just the 4. So I can just hit that, and you can see right on the screen, you have your beat loop cut options, and also it's on the button as well. So if I want to just trim this down to 4, one button. As always, you have your loop in and out adjust right on the unit itself, and this thing is just, it's on fire. You know, again, quick hot cue access right off the bat, and having the access to the 8 buttons is a huge advantage over the previous model. Couple other features I want to talk about this. Obviously, you can plug your hard drive right into it and play your rekordbox organized files just right out of the box. It is compatible with rekordbox DJ, and I do believe this will be Serato compatible, yet at this time I'm not 100% sure when that will be released. A couple other things to note is that it does come with the networking cable as always. With the CDJ-2000, you can only network a max of 4 players. With the 3000, as long as you're running CDJ-3000 units, you can now connect 6 of them over your standard Ethernet, because they now use a gigabit Ethernet port, which is a huge improvement over previous generations. A couple other little things and advantages is you now have a plug lock on the power cord. I don't know if you can see this very well, but this is starting to become more standard in the industry, which is great, because once you're plugged in, you can't really yank this plug out. It's not going to fall out no matter what. And again, you can see the load time on this is pretty quick. Once it starts its first boot sequence, nice clean display, you're ready to go. So in those old days, you used to be able to yank the plug right out. Now it's plug lock, you're safe in there. One other thing that's nice it comes with, it actually comes with the digital output cable. I have never seen one of these included in a box by anyone, so this is just a nice little added value. If you're running a DJM-900 Nexus 2, if you're running a DJM V10, this is going to give you the cleanest signal path. And this thing, I know you really couldn't hear it on the demo that we're doing because I'm plugged direct into a speaker, but if you set this thing up in a loud environment, it is crystal clear, it is nice and quiet, and honestly, I'm really excited for this thing to just become the new industry standard. Guys, thanks for stopping by to check out the video on the brand new Pioneer CDJ-3000 today. Make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel, you liking us on Facebook, following us on Instagram, and any other social media channel that we're on. And feel free to check this out on our website at idjnow.com or visit our retail locations in Babylon and Fresh Meadows.